It's a great feeling. I think it's been coming, especially the last two games in that we felt like obviously we've built a solid foundation, which for a defender like myself, I think you pride yourself on clean sheets. And to be fair, I must admit we've actually got ourselves into good positions up the top end of the field, and it's just been that little bit of luck maybe, or that final bit that hasn't been coming. But today, we took our chances, boys up the top end of the park, interlinked really well. Great goals that we scored and that, and good movement from the strikers and that. So. And that's more like us as a team, because we know we've got that quality. But the biggest thing now is that we continue it. We don't rest on our laurels, and we continue with the confidence, and hopefully showing that today we can kick on now and really get our season going, if you like to call it.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, you can actually feel that confidence in the first 15-20 minutes. The likes of Lewis and Craig together, Louis and Miles together as well. Did you guys sense it in the back that there was a bit more of forward oomph, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, we know the quality that we've got in our team, the boys in front of us. We know how good they are on the ball, and how good that they can link up, and the understanding they've got of each other. I think what the thing we've been lacking is the belief that we can do that, and the boys showed that today. There was times that we looked really, really good and really comfortable, and I think once we get that slickness and that quickness of play and sharpness and that, I think against any team they can't live with us. And I think at times of the day, especially in the first period and that, I think that we showed that, and the fluency that we got bodies forward, and the good runs in behind, intelligent play, and I think we can cause team problems like that. So it was great to be a part of that today and see it, because when you've got boys in front of you that can handle the ball and look after it, it makes your job as a defender very easy. And it's just about being disciplined at the back for anything that breaks of that, that we've just got to be alert to. But credit to the boys in front of us, they made our job easy today. Unfortunately, we conceded 2 goals. From my point of view, it's disappointing, but any chance to take 3 points today, whatever way, we would take it. So I'm delighted with that. Let's
go on the positive. Set plays did really well. Two goals coming through set plays, and obviously the first one from yourself. Talk us through
it. No, it was just a great delivery from Sibs. We've got other boys in the team who take the corners that have got great delivery, and thankfully I just want to try and get myself at an area in the middle of the goal mouth where I can be a threat in that, and my movement was thankfully good, and I got myself into a good area, and it was a great delivery, and I got myself in the good area where the ball luckily fell to, and managed to put it away. So that's what I think, especially this season and that, and I've got to be a bigger threat in the opposition box and that, and I think if you can be a threat in your opposition box, of getting clean sheets, and also try to be a threat at set plays, attacking wise, I think that is a good combination to have.
And it was a goal from your foot, not your head, which you're normally renowned for. It wasn't a toe poke, surely?
No, definitely not. It was I would like to say I caressed it in with the side of my foot. So no, I was happy with that. But the biggest thing is today was the 3 points, and anything else is a bonus. But no, absolutely delighted with the result, and the goal was also a nice bonus to go home with tonight.
Last couple of weeks we have changed formation in the way that we're playing, the way that it's set up from a back 4 to now seems to be a back 3 / back 5. For you being a centre half, how have you managed to sort of settle yourself into that change of different play?
Well, I've come across it before at my previous club, in that they like to do that, and that was either myself being the central one of the 3 or to the left in that. So I think obviously there's a couple of little tweaks I've been with 3 in that, but I think like we have been, once you work at it and you keep working at it, and it just becomes a bit of a natural thing to do in that, and it's important that you get your distances right, and knowing the right time that you can step in with the ball and be wider, and obviously get your distance right when the ball's on the other side of the park. So no, it's a simple transition. It looks like it's going really well for us in that. I think what I've noticed in that, it gets playing that formation allows a lot more bodies to get forward, and we look a lot more fluent as a team when we've been playing with that recently, and I think a lot more of our forward players can get more space in the pockets and that, or higher up the pitch and that. So yeah, we've enjoyed playing it, and it's looked well for us. So long may that continue, and we know that we've got another tough game coming up on Tuesday, and it's about kicking on now and try and get a consistent run of games and results going.
I mean, you seem to with Stephen Dobie seem to sort of mark him out. I'm not saying out the game, obviously he did score an excellent free kick goal, but he didn't really cause as many problems as he has done in previous games. So is that sort of formation suited for playing against a guy like him?
I think when you're coming up in a game, and you always look at sort of teams as key players, and being obviously Queen of the South playing today, and that we know that Dobie's class in that, and what he can possess in that going forward, and that that you've seen before, why he's played at the level he has. But like I said, if you give him that inch in the box, or you give him a bit of space, he's capable of producing anything. So I felt that, especially in the first half, we dealt with him really well, and I thought even in the second half, even though they started to get a little bit of pressure, I thought we actually looked kind of a solid in that, and we rode a bit of a storm. And I think that the ones in front helped protect us with that space and limited the space for him especially, and I think that limited the space for the other ones around him that try and link up with him. So when you're playing against someone like that quality, it's always good to try and put your stamp on it early and not give them too much space to work in, and I think that gives you confidence for the rest of the match.
And that sort of enforced break with Miles' injury seemed to sort of take a little bit of energy out the side slightly, and then final few minutes, as you'd possibly expect. I mean, you were sort of trying to cling on there, especially them getting that second goal.
Yeah, I mean, like any stoppage, obviously it was unfortunate for Miles to get the knock that he did in that, but he's feeling positive about it in there, which is pleasing. He feels it's more of an impact rather than anything, so that's a bit of a blessing for us and for him himself. But like I said, it was disappointing to lose the goals we did today, but like I said, there's always going to be moments that the opposition team are always going to have a bit of pressure. I think that's important, and you have that discipline and you have that bit of steel to ride it, stick together as a team, create less gaps to let them work it, and important that it's always about managing the game, and I think that's what the staff said to us going out for the second half, is about managing the game, not to take risks, especially in their own half, and try and play in their half and cause them problems and look after the ball. So we felt that we'd done that, and also, like you said, we rode a little bit of pressure literally naturally with sending bodies forward, but thankfully we dealt with it well, and we can go away tonight with 3 points.
Yep, so a late Christmas present for the Falkirk fans with a win against Queen of the South, and we're looking for a New Year present on Tuesday at East End.
Yeah, another tough game, but they're the type of games you want to be playing in, a nice derby over the Christmas New Year period, so we're looking forward to it. Make sure that we dust ourselves down now. We've got this one out the way, and our focus is now solely on Tuesday. Looking forward to it. A great game to go into. We know it's going to be a great atmosphere. We know we're coming up against another good team that's going to put us under pressure and that, but we're confident we can go there and get a result, especially with the confidence that we played with today and coming off the back of this result.
Well, fingers crossed that's the case. Peter, congratulations on your goal, and well done with 3 points.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Cheers.